Hello and welcome to another bonus free sample of the week. We cannot keep up with the amount of free content that is coming out nowadays. It's awesome. But today we're looking at Fracture Sounds, another blueprint. This is their 10th blueprint being their series of free virtual instruments that work within Kontakt Player 7. You will need Kontakt Player 7 for their free stuff, but it is completely free. Now, this is an epic grand, and what makes it epic is the way they've sampled it, or put it together, I should say. Now, they've done it in octaves, so when you play one note, it doesn't just trigger one note, it triggers the note in octaves. And so you get some really big, epic sounds. Now you do have a number of macros with this, some that are slightly different. They've got hype, which applies compression, EQ and saturation and adds weight and energy to the sound. What's really nice, if you can see there, we've got multiple mic positions, their usual color, stereo width, and you can see here at the bottom how they've kind of done the sampling. The upper range, the light blue, plays the center note along with a note an octave higher, while the lower range, the dark blue, plays the center note along with a note an octave lower. Really like the attention to detail to this library. My hands are all over the place. It's because I'm excited. I love what Fracture Sounds do, especially their Blueprint series. So this is the plugin, well, Kontakt 7 with this loaded Kontakt Player 7, I should add. And mic positions, we've already explored this. Some settings in the background, sample start and velocity response, always nice to have. Let's just play this out of the box and see what epic sound we can make. So nice, big, epic sound. What's nice is you can bring it up close and personal. So as well as that big, epic sound, you can have this beautiful, intimate sound as well, although of course you're always going to have those octaves. Which I still feel is a really nice effect. Now that is just the close mic. Let's listen to just our mid mic. Note we do have reverb on that. I'll quickly show you the close again without reverb. And then let's just go for just mid. Now for far. I really like how they've done the mic positions on this. All three are unique. Close is close. Mid actually sounds mid with a bit of room, while far you can tell it's a lot more distant. Really, really like how they've done these mic positions. And of course, you don't have to mess with them. You can use the perspective knob down there at the bottom. I like it a bit more close, personally. Now that hype, which is that EQ saturation and compression. Wow, which doesn't work too well close, but if we stick that mid and maybe not max it out, has a really nice effect. Just helps it come out of its shell a little bit more. Color, now this adds EQ to either brighten it or dampen it. which can help it cut through your mix or just soften it a little bit if you want more in the background. And now, of course, there's stereo width as well to widen it out, which is probably a bit too much for that mid mix, but we bring it closer. Nice effect. And if you really want it mono, you can do that as well. And then, of course, reverb. You can change the type of reverb you have. Automatically it's Hall, but there's a shimmer and convolutionary reverb as well. What's the shimmer one like, actually? Ooh. That's a pleasant surprise, especially with just the close mic. I'm going to add a little bit of mid, actually. And some hype. Probably a bit too much, but very poppy. I can see that in a couple of pop songs, actually, if I turn it down slightly. But definitely worth messing around with. This is a really cool addition to Blueprints. Not bread and butter. It's not a bread and butter piano, but it's epic, and I definitely see myself using it. But what do you think? Is this something you see yourself using? I'm definitely excited to see what Fracture Sounds comes up with next. I've already had a little sneak preview, and I can tell you for sure that you're gonna like it, but I can't reveal more. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.